In this video, I will explain backcountry skiing at Hakuba Cortina Snow Resort.
白馬コルチナのバックカントリー、通称コルです。はい、日本人の方は、字幕をオンにして日本語を選んでください。Today is December 29th, 2025. The snowfall is not sufficient at this time. Therefore, the standard, most typical backcountry route could not be used. So I had to ski along a different route. And as you can see, I had to cross the river, and I dropped my right foot into the water and wetted my right boots. This is today's GPS tracks. I parked my car at the parking lot of Hakuba Cortina Snow Resort, and I took two lifts, number 2 quad lift and number 4 pair lift, and reached the backcountry gate. And from the backcountry gate, I entered into the backcountry field.
On this map, red line indicates the GPS track that I skied today, which is a non-standard route. The most standard backcountry skiing route is indicated by blue line. This blue line can be skied without climbing skins. Also, if you have climbing skins, you can climb along the yellow line to the positions in the west direction, which is on the left-hand side on this map with respect to the standard blue line route. Orange lines indicate skiing routes. It seems that there are multiple possible skiable routes. Except for the red GPS track that I skied today, all of the routes that I am showing you on this map are based on the disclosure in the book Ski Mountaineering Route 212, which is a most comprehensive book that is showing all the skiable backcountry areas in all over Japan. I pasted an Amazon link to this book, but sorry, this book is written in Japanese. This is the parking lot of Hakuba Cortina Snow Resort. I came here in the evening of the previous day. There were a lot of vacancies. Please note that the parking spaces close to the ski resort are reserved for visitors who stay at the hotel. Parking spaces rather far from the ski resort are for day visitors like me. From here, I'm going to ride number 2 quad lift and then number 4 pair lift. Today, I did not buy one-day lift pass. Instead, I bought 2 single-ride lift tickets. Each is 1,300 Japanese yen, so the total cost of today is 2,600 Japanese yen. At the ticket booth, the employee did not ask me to submit a climbing plan. So at this ski resort, climbing plan is optional. Today, I was able to return back alive, but honestly, this backcountry route was really hard. This is the number 4 pair lift, which leads to the top of the ski resort. This is the top station of the pair lift. On the right hand side, there is a backcountry gate. Now I'm going to enter the backcountry gate, and I traverse along this path. On the right hand side, there is the summit of Mount Hieda. If you have climbing skins, optionally, you can climb to the top of the Mount Hieda. But in this route, you can enjoy backcountry skiing without climbing skins. But as you can see, the slope is very steep. At this location, in front of me, there is a cliff-like drop of several meters. A local skier in front of me may have descended this drop, but I can't, so I decided to go back and look for another route. Now I returned back toward the BC gate and tried to descend this slope. This slope seems to be not so very steep, but the snow on the ground is very icy. On this video it looks like powder snow, but it is not at all powder snow. Probably it snowed heavily here about a week ago, and after that many skiers skied this slope and many tracks are formed on the snow. The snow froze again with this uneven shape with lots of bumps and ski tracks, so now it is very difficult to ski this slope. Because the slope in the forest are really steep, this Hakuba Cortina backcountry is pretty much difficult. Honestly, I was frightened when I saw the steep slope in the forest. I am now descending the icy and bumpy slope. At this point, I realized that the slope to the valley in front of me is too steep, so I detached my skis and I attached crampons to my boots, and I'm trying to carry skis on my backpack. It is much easier to walk with boots attached with crampons on this kind of very steep slope. I have now successfully descended to the bottom, so here I detach crampons and changed to skiing mode. Snow is very hard and icy. As you can see, this Hakuba Cortina Backcountry is very good immediately after heavy snowfall, and as you can see, when it has not snowed very recently, the condition of the snow is not very good. This is very hard. I fell. The skier on the left side in this video was smoothly skiing down this very icy slope, so if you are a very good skier, you can smoothly ski here. I'm not a very good skier. He looks like a Caucasian skier, so maybe he's an inbound tourist. I finally arrived at the famous steel water gate. Maybe you have seen the picture of this steel water gate. This is like a symbol of this Hakuba Cortina backcountry route. Here I had to detach my skis again and attached crampons to my boots. The two skiers in front of me, Caucasian skiers, were skiing down this slope by sliding the skis. They are very good, but I don't have courage to do the same thing, so I descended with boots. This is the water gate, and usually when the snowfall is sufficient, you pass through the steels of the water gate. Maybe you have seen such videos on YouTube, but now the snowfall is not sufficient. I have to cross the river like this. Maybe in January this stream was completely covered with snow, so you can cross this river by skis. There will be a snow bridge in January. In this Hakuba Valley, there is another place where you have to cross the river. When you go backcountry of a Happo-One ski resort, and you descend the north slope toward the river, you have to cross the river at there. And some people wrap the boots with large plastic bags. So maybe I should have brought plastic bags. Once the boots are wetted, it is difficult to dry while you are traveling. So plastic bags are preferable. Now I attached skis and skiing down toward the ski resort. This slope is very easy. Maybe this is a road. Probably in summer this is a road. So the inclination is gentle. Now I'm seeing in front of me the top station of the pearlift of Hakuba Norikura Onsen snow area. So this is the top station of Alps number 6 high-speed pearlift of Hakuba Norikura Onsen ski area. So from here I have to return back to the Hakuba Cortina Snow Resort. So whenever I encounter a branching point, I always have to choose the path to the left-hand side. so that I can return back to the Hakuba Cortina Snow Resort. Here I have to go to the left-hand side again. Now I have come to the bottom station of Alps number 9 Pearlift. In order to return back to Hakuba Cortina Snow Resort, I have to continue to traverse toward the Cortina side. From here, I attached climbing skis and started hiking up toward Cortina Ski Resort. Alternatively, if you have one day lift pass, you can ride Cortina number 6 Pearlift that you are seeing in front of you, so that you don't have to hike up to return back to the Cortina Ski Resort. Right now I climbed to the trail of Cortina Ski Resort. Now I descend, I ski down the slope toward the parking lot. Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button and feel free to write comments below. Thank you for watching.